Hi friends. So in this video we are going to start with a new concept of studying current affairs. So vision current affairs we are going to enhance through the questions. Okay, I made it as simple as possible so that new aspirants might feel very easy to learn these current affairs. Okay, let's start. So we are going to learn current affairs through questions. So the first question is, under which ministry is Criminal Procedure Identification Act was passed? So it was passed under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, the Criminal Procedure Identification Act. So this act, the name itself says, so if there is any crime, so most in most of the cases the repeated criminals only will do those crimes, right? So in majority of the cases, so to identify those criminals easily, that this act was passed. Okay, so this was passed under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Now, the second question is, what is the key feature of Criminal Procedure Identification Rules 2022? So, recently they introduced new features so that they can meet today's criminal procedures. Okay, so new features were being introduced. So, now what are the key features of Criminal Procedure Identification Rules 2022? So, here, as per this identification rules, it made a procedure to take measurements of criminals and preserve their records for further investigations. So, whoever, if any crime happens and if we found a criminal, his body measurements and photographs, all his details will be taken and will be preserved under National Crime Record Bureau. Okay, and these records will be preserved for 75 years. Is that clear, guys? Okay, the key feature of this Criminal Procedure Identification Rules 2022 is to take body measurements. And who will take these body measurements? These measurements should be taken by the skilled people who are, very skilled in measuring the body measurements. Okay, so coming to the third question, under which organization will the criminal records and all other details of criminals will be stored as per the Criminal Procedure Identification Rules 2022? Just now I have said you it will be under National Crime Record Bureau, NCRB. Okay, for how many years will these criminal records be preserved? It is 75 years, and this NCRB will have the right to keep the record and also to destroy the records. Okay, so yeah, this one. And yeah, under which ministry is this Criminal Procedure Identification Rules passed? It is under the Ministry of Home Affairs. Okay, now the fourth question is, what is Indian Penal Code 1860? Okay, so this Indian Penal Code is the main criminal code in the country. So anybody who is a criminal will be punished under this code only. Okay, so till now, till date, this Indian Penal Code is being followed. Okay, so now next question. Fifth, when was Malimat Committee formed and who was its chairman? So, Malimat Committee was formed in the year 2000 and its chairman is Justice V.S. Malimat. Okay, Malimat Committee is important. See, guys, each and every point is very important. So, never miss it because prelims UPSC can be asked from any point of corner. Okay, now the sixth question, what is the main objective of Malimat Committee? Okay, this is to frame Malimat Committee. Okay, to form Malimat Committee. So the main objective of Malimat Committee was to check whether the Code of Criminal Procedure and Indian Penal Code are meeting the modern society in criminal investigations. So yeah, Malimat Committee was formed in the year 2000. And who is the chairman? He is Dr. V.S. Malimat. Okay, so the main objective is to check whether the Code of Criminal Procedure, that is CRPC, and Indian Penal Code are meeting modern society's criminal investigations or not. Now, why we have to form a committee and we have to check it? It is because if the old acts are being followed, if the government, all these Indian penal codes and this are like behind the technology, and now we have very advanced technology, right? So criminals are very updated nowadays. So this was formed in order to check whether the old laws are matching the new criminal investigations or not. Okay, so the first committee which was formed was Malimat committee. Okay, now seventh question: what date Malimat committee recommended? This is what did. Okay, I'm sorry, there are few spelling mistakes in this. So what did Malimat committee recommend in 2003 in view of Prisoners Identification Act 1920? So in the view of this, it recommended to empower magistrate to authorize the collection of blood samples for DNA, hair, saliva, semen, etc. Okay, so here Malimat committee was formed to check whether the CRPC, that is Criminal Procedure Code, and Indian Penal Code are meeting the present modern criminal investigations or not. Okay, so it recommended that magistrate, the district magistrate, should be empowered, should be more given more power by giving authority signature for collection of samples like DNA, hair, saliva, semen, etc. Okay, so that criminal investigations will go more deeper and faster. Okay, so this is about Malimat committee. And yeah, when was Malimat committee formed? It was formed in the year 2000, right? So eighth question: what is Article 20 Clause 3? It is, no person accused of any offense shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Okay, no person should be a witness against himself. Okay, so yeah, anybody should not even force them to tell evidence against himself. That is also included in Article 20 Clause 3. Okay, now ninth question: does Criminal Procedure Identification Rules 2022 affect Article 20 Clause 3? Just now we have read what is Article 20 Clause 3. Nobody should give uh, evidence against his own self, right? So yes, does Criminal Procedure Identification Rules affect Article 20 Clause 3? Yes. Why? Because if a person hesitate to give his DNA samples, like, yeah, see, Article 20 Clause 3 says that nobody should be given evidence against himself. Okay, so if a person gives his DNA or blood samples for testing in criminal investigation law, it is against Article 20 Clause 3, right? So it will affect Article 20 Clause 3. Is it clear? That is, even new identification rules tells that giving his measurements is also included. So if a person will not give his measurements, then that is also considered as a uh, criminal sorry, that is also regarded as criminal offense. Okay, now coming to the 10th question: which organization released Prison Statistics in India Report 2021? It is National Crime Record Bureau. 11th question: when was National Crime Record Bureau established and under which ministry does it work? So this is established under the Ministry of Home Affairs, and it is a setup in the year 1986. Clear? So this is the main authority organization which will store all the details regarding the criminals as per Criminal Procedure Act. Okay? So now next, 12th question, which organization maintains national database of sexual offenses? It is National Crime Record Bureau. And 13th question, what are the reports published by National Crime Record Bureau? So this organization uh, gives three reports annually. Okay, the first is present statistics of India report, and next is accidental deaths and suicides in India, and next is crimes in India report. So here this is prisons statistics of India report. Okay, um, I'll make it a change here itself. All right. So these are the three reports which are given by NCRB. Now, 14th question. Which state which state's jail in India has the highest number of under trials? Now tell me what is meant by under trials. Under trials is a person is kept in jail without any further investigation, without any court trials. Okay, in court he will be not proved as criminal because he will not go to court after the crime happened. Okay, so the court decides who is a criminal and who is not a criminal. So if a person is in jail and did not go to court, then that process is called under trials. Okay, that means Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of under trials. That means even they don't know, I mean even a non criminals will also be in jail. So there is a problem of under trials. Okay, so the first highest number of under trials are there in Uttar Pradesh, next it is in Bihar, and the third place is Maharashtra as per the National Crime Record Bureau report. Okay, now 15th question, what are the important findings of the prison statistics in India report 2022? Now tell me who publishes this prison statistics in India report. It is NCRB, that is National Crime Records Bureau. Okay, and another question for you, when was this National Crime Record Bureau established? um it is established in the year 1986. Okay, okay, now the key findings of this report are, the first is Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of under trials, and next followed by Bihar and Maharashtra, and the second is 67.5% prisoners who are in jails belong to scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, and other backward communities. Okay, and the third is 80% of under trials are from disadvantaged sections of society. That means who are not even justified as a criminal, are majority of them are disadvantaged sections. So next is, there is no proper jail staff. The required amount of jail staff is 89,479, but only 64,449 jail staff are present. 16th question, prisoners belong to which list under 7th schedule of constitution? Now what is 7th schedule? In 7th schedule we have three lists: state list, union list, and concurrent list. Okay, so prisons belong to the state list. Okay, 17th question. What was the report given by National Human Rights Commission on custodial tortures or deaths? So, National Human Rights Commission gave a report. As per that, in the last decade, that is from 2010 to 2020, an average of 5 people die in judicial custody every day. 18th question. When was first jail reform committee constituted? So the first jail reform committee was constituted in the year 1980, and it is called All India General Reforms Committee, and the chairman of that committee is Justice A.N. Mullah. 19th question. What did All India Jail Reforms Committee recommend? So, now tell me, when was it constituted? It was constituted in the year 1980. And this All India Jail Reform Committee was the first committee for the first Jail Reforms Committee. Okay? And the chairman is A.N. Mullah. So, this recommended Indian prisons and correctional services. Okay, this recommended to establish Indian prisons and correctional services as a professional career service with training and promotion. So this was the recommendation which was given by All India Jails Reform Committee. Okay. 28th question. What is internal party democracy? So generally, the internal party, as the name suggests, it is a situation which is related to the political parties. Okay, internal party means we have many political parties, right? So many of them are dominated by nepotism or family rule. Whoever will be the president, their son or their relative only will be the next president. Okay, so in that situation there is no internal party democracy. Okay, so to maintain a democracy in within the party, some guidelines are being published. Okay, so those guidelines will come under this internal party democracy. So still this is not completely established in our political system. Okay, so internal party democracy means setting rules within political parties which promotes a better bottom up approach for decision making. Okay, so internal party democracy, if given to political parties, everybody in a political party will get opportunity to contest in elections and to express their views in terms of development of the country or their particular constituency. Okay, now the 21st question. Does election commission have the power to regulate the functioning of political parties? No, till now it has not got that power. Election commission did not get till now. Maybe if they bring any acts, election commission might have that power to regulate the functioning of political parties. Okay, now 22nd question. What is meant by socialism? So socialism is also mentioned in our preamble. So socialism means common, we should have a common head like government, right? So that is socialism. Okay, so socialism means political and economic systems in which property and the means of production are owned in common, typically controlled by state or government. Okay, we have a common ownership, that is called socialism. So next, 23rd question. Does lack of internal party democracy uh, impact right of equal political opportunity? Yes. So if there is no internal party democracy, there will be a nepotism. Everybody will not get opportunity to raise their voice or to question. Okay, so in that scenario, the right of the right of equal political opportunity will be getting impacted. Okay, if there is no internal party democracy. So the question is, does lack of internal party democracy impact right of equal political opportunity? Yes, it will impact if there is no internal party democracy. So it can promote nepotism, and yeah, as per the data, 15th Lok Sabha MPs all are below 30 years only. Okay, all are from their political parties. So this clearly suggests that there is no internal democracy in the political parties. Okay. 24th question, what is anti-defection law? So if a person elected from one political party after winning jumps to another political party, then that is then the seat of him will be getting cancelled under this anti-defection law. Okay, so let's discuss. So anti-defection law uh, tells that party member does not violate the mandate of party, if should not violate the party rules. If he violates, he will lose his membership of the house. Okay. 25th question, through which constitutional amendment act anti-defection law was introduced in the constitution in the year 1985? So anti-defection law was introduced in the year 1985 under 52nd constitutional amendment act, and it is in the 10th schedule. Now what is 7th schedule? In 7th schedule we have three lists. One is state, next is concurrent, and the next is union. So prisons belongs to the state list. Okay. Right. 26th question, name the three main committees which strongly recommend for more transparent working of political parties in the country. So the first committee is Dinesh Goswami committee, next is Tharkunde committee, and the third one is Indrajit Gupta committee. These are the only three main committees which recommend more transparent working of political parties in the country. Okay. 27th question, what is Nordic countries? We have 5 Nordic countries. They are Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, and Iceland. 28th question, what is the main feature of Nordic model of social democracy? So actually this topic was in news because recently in Sweden election has been held. So Nordic countries came into news due to that elections. So the main feature of this Nordic model of social democracy is it gives equal importance to social welfare and economic development. Okay, so this actually should be implemented in every aspect. So few countries only concentrate on social welfare and other countries only concentrate on economic development. Both should be concentrated for the development of the society. So this is the main feature of the Nordic model of social democracy. Okay. Now 29th question is, does right to access justice part of fundamental right? So is that a part of fundamental right? Yes, it is under Article 21. It is part of a fundamental right. Now 30 question is, how many high courts in India are providing live streaming in social media? So in YouTube they have created channels and they are providing live telecast from the courts itself. Okay, now at present we have 6 high courts which are giving live streaming in social media. They are Gujarat, Rajasthan High Court, Karnataka High Court, Jharkhand, Patna, and Madhya Pradesh High Courts. So all these 6 high courts are providing live streaming in social media. 31st question, what is Article 145 Clause 3? So here, if there is any legal, like a question arises from the constitution, if there is like a legal dispute regarding the constitution within the judges to give any judgment, then uh, the chief justice will order to form a constitutional bench of 5, 7, or 9, and any number of judges, and all those member of judges will constitute and form a constitutional bench, and they give a particular judgment. Okay, so this is Article 145 clause 3. Okay, 32nd question, what is the main aim of juvenile justice system? Now juvenile justice system is related to the children's. Okay, so to maintain public safety, develop skills, rehabilitate youth, and successfully reintegrate youth into the society, juvenile justice system was formed. Okay, 33rd question, what is corporate social responsibility? So here recently a topic has been raised. Central government has formed new rules regarding this corporate social responsibility. So who are any corporate countries who are um, earning more profits, like more than 5 crores, 100 crores, or 500 crores, they have to contribute to the society, like uh, giving awareness to environment, donating to environmental development, and giving opportunities for the local youth or the countries, increasing the employment opportunities within their country. So all these are some of the social responsibilities of the corporate companies. Okay, so that is called corporate social responsibility. Okay, so definition is, it is a process of self regulation by the corporate companies to contribute to the societal goals and environmental goals. Okay, 34th question, which ministry issued corporate social responsibility amendment rules in 2000 in August 2022? So as the name itself says, Ministry of Corporate Affairs will issue the rules. Okay, 35th question, what is child welfare committee? Now tell me, which system deals with child welfare? It is juvenile justice system. So regarding child cases, it will be under juvenile justice. Okay, child welfare committees. So child welfare committees only will take care and protect the children who are being abused, exploited, abandoned, etc. And these child welfare committees are found in every district or group of districts. Okay, 36th question, under which act child welfare committees are established? Now tell me, what are these child welfare committees? Child welfare committees are uh, the committees which provide and protect, which take care of the children who are abused, abandoned, exploited. All those children will be taken care of this committee, under this committee. Okay, they are established under the Juvenile Justice Act 2015. 37th, okay, that's it. We have completed total polity and governance. So thank you for watching. If there is any suggestions, do comment in the comment box, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.